Welcome back to DFF Friday. DFF Friday. DFF Friday.
It's going to be fun.
Yo, what up?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up? Yo, what up?
Hello, hi everyone.
Hello.
Did you guys miss me?
I'm in my bunnies. Oh, my tie's sideways. My poor tie. My tie doesn't do good here. This is a little pin. I got my ears on. I
Go for
misplaced my hair clip too. I don't know where the hell that went, but bunny
Hey.
ears.
Nice, beautiful. Bunny suit, yay!
I even got my little gloves.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Got my little gloves.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure Honest Red was the one who sent these to me like years ago
did
at this
he?
point. Yeah.
Oh yeah? Oh, that's
Long
cool.
time ago. Yeah, there we go. You like it?
Yeah, it's cool.
I got my tail is sticking out. I left my thing on because like my shoulders are more than most people can handle.
Yeah. Last time we
But
had your
mostly
shoulders
because
out,
it's
someone
actually
had a fit.
it's also winter here, so it's a little bit cool. So it's like
cool. Yeah.
a bit much. I made popcorn for now.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Popcorn, nice. Bunny having popcorn, nice.
Yeah.
Details.
Yeah, we reached the goal. We reached the goal for the bunny suit. So my ear, no.
One of your ears just went off. Oh no! Oh, poor bunny.
I need better glue. Like the glue was already bad, and then I put Velcro on them to make it better, and it's better, but it's still not great.
Nah, Velcro doesn't. Either double-sided tape or
well, the Velcro works. It's like the sticky part of the Velcro because there's two parts of the Velcro, right? One is stuck to this.
Oh yeah,
and
it's
one
a
is supposed to
double-sided
stick.
tape.
Yeah, but it's not good enough. Waving on instinct. Yeah, so
I got
Yeah.
something too, but it's really simpler, so I don't know how much does the job, but I don't know, should it come to the front or back or just on these things? Maybe somewhere here.
Maybe
I don't know.
I can. Now it looks sideways, and now my head thing. This is the worst. I gotta get some better. I gotta do something about this. I gotta do something. But I do want to show you guys my little tail. I got a little tail.
Show the tail. Tail time. Details.
You see it? See it? Right there.
Can't see. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that little. Oh, so cute. A little fluff ball. Little weetle fluff ball.
I got Yeah, So explain what we're doing.
I like before we start, I like Seraphonica's puns. And then you're wearing your jammies beneath it. I love it. Oh, this is such a goblin move.
Yeah, I left my fucking
Chattera Crow. This is dumb feck Friday, so this is dumb. Okay, explaining this. So Chesh has done part 1 and part 2 of what Charlotte claims to be 1% of what she has for the quotes in the new year. Oh my god, do not clip that. and Chesh spent like two live streams covering
4 hours so far going through everything that's been posted.
You did part 1 also, right? Part 1 also.
8 hours total, yeah. Part 1, they're both 4 hours. Yeah.
Your mom's like, fix your bow tie.
I can't. I'm doing my best.
So and then I was like, when do I get to have some fun? I was like, so Chesh was like, okay, probably we can do another stream after I finish, because if I involve you, it's gonna be forever. I'm like, fair point. I get it. I tend to get really involved with the details. Everyone has seen when I cover Erin's content, I skin everything. Like take the hairs apart and skin the hairs also apart. So yeah, so Chesh has done me the favor of doing the Dumpfect Friday today on a Saturday, and here we are. And yeah, let's enjoy the show. And I have so much to say. I have so much to say. Do you really need the bunny ears though?
How do you
Maybe
have a bunny suit with no bunny ears?
listen, I'm gonna look at Amazon. I'm gonna send you proper set of like bunny ears or cat ears so you can wear those. Because these are just getting like these are just causing problems now. I can't just focus right now. It's like
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna
Let's
wrap
skin a
the
cat.
bunny ear around the band.
Yeah, that might work. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Try
Every
getting off
bunny
now,
like that.
motherfucker. Watch, I'm gonna do this and then the other one's gonna fall off.
Just start with like, I need attention too, and it just starts falling off. I like that my headgear is very like themed to my background. It's like it's got antlers and flowers, and I've got flowers and foliage, like false foliage in the background. So I like my setup.
Now what?
Yeah, that's actually better. That's actually better.
One ear
Better.
up. All right.
Yay!
So yeah, there's been a lot. There's been a lot. A lot of information has
lot.
dropped. A lot of it is
Yeah.
like a lot of confessions. A lot of it is a lot of, well, look, all the things we kind of already figured have panned out to
Yeah.
be true and or accurate.
Yeah.
So
And yeah, I'll start with the first like what do you say, the prediction I made that the emails that sent out were not sent by Veda but was sent by Megan. Why I said that was because Megan is this, I've noticed that Megan is this in perpetual state of victimhood. She's always like, oh, look at what poor me, I'm just trying to do the right thing. And then Sean comes in as the knight in shining armor to like stand up for her and rescue her. So I'm not surprised if Megan sent out these emails, these vitriolic emails to everyone, and then pretended that it was Veda, because she's hammering the point in the messages also to Charla that it's Veda. She's not saying, I don't know who sent it. She's saying it's Veda.
and she also hasn't provided anything to prove that it's Veda. Like a message
Exactly.
between Meg and
Just
and,
her
yeah,
just her word that
word.
they had a fight, and this is what the result of the fight is.
Well,
That
and
Veda
we know
sent out-
that Megan is a lying liar who lies.
Yeah, and she's a fucking backstabber. We know that too. So I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm not going to be surprised. That's how my speculation comes from. Usually, when I speculate, I do end up being right. So we shall see. We shall see.
We might never know who actually. These are These are like some crazy death threat harassing emails that we've talked about before.
Yeah.
For anybody
And
who doesn't know.
yeah. Also, the police call, right? The police call, and
The Steve getting swatted call.
yeah, I speculated that how come Blonde One has a copy of the caller side of the call.
Yeah,
right?
I think you're not the only person who speculated that.
You
There's a few of us.
speculated first, and then I was like, it's probably then either Blonde One made the call, or they know who made the call. They know the person who made the
somebody has sent them a copy of that has like trailed its way down by whoever made the call.
One. Yeah. But Blonde One was immediately blaming someone else. They didn't say, oh, it's not me. They said it's someone else.
Well,
so
they also didn't say, they didn't answer my question. My question was, where did you get this from that it has this end of the call? And then she immediately got super duper defensive to say it wasn't me. I'm like, well, I didn't say it was you.
Yeah.
I asked you where you got it from.
Yeah. So Athens just wondering, can you get a FOIA to get a call? No, usually it's a subpoena.
Yes, you can. It depends on where and when you do it. A lot of police records for a call like that, you can FOIA it as long as you're within a certain amount of time. They hold on to the records for so long. It's particularly in California. They're public record.
Yeah. And
then you have to go through.
Yeah. In other jurisdictions, it depends on, number one, the time, and also their local laws and stuff also, like whether you can get it through FOIA or not. But usually for court cases, you need to subpoena them. So I wonder how Blonde One got the copy, because it's apparent from Blonde One's copy that the caller recorded this. Yep.
And Mr. Fur in the chat for 2. Hello, Chesh. Thanks for liking my Vic post. Yeah, I saw it. I plan on looking at it a little bit more, but there's been some things that have, some active court cases that have been taking a little bit of precedent. But there's a couple of things about Vic Mignogna that have popped up recently that I do want to take a look at, just not today.
So, and then
you like the bunny suit?
One...
You like my bunny suit, Megan? Or Megan Fox's giant boobs? The whole back of this thing is open. I have to wear something over my shoulders just because 1, I'm so fucking pasty, and 2, because it's cold.
Yeah, we don't want you getting sick. You just had you just. Oh, that's cute. Oh, we need an emote in Discord of that. Yeah, we need that. Don't clip it. So, and Blonde One is certainly someone I personally think that they like attention and they create a lot of problems in the community. I think so the best thing would be to ignore them and not respond to them. And if you have spoken to them in the past, whatever they put out, just ignore them. Just fucking ignore them.
I don't want to tell people not to comment in my comment section. So please engage in the comment section as you see fit.
The thing is that why I don't I want people to ignore Blonde One. I have a reason, because the trolls, like the harassers, the adjudicated harassers like Erin, Sean, and Megan, then they pick up whatever Blonde One has said, and they start speculating on that, and they start harassing Charlotte.
Well, so yeah, but you're saying that as if they aren't also tied into instigating Debbie.
No, I get it, right? But then it's them, right? And this is just my small way.
What I mean to say is that they are also utilizing Blonde One Debbie
they are obviously
try to take advantage of her to do X, Y. Again, they're back to using her as a gun.
I'm trying to cut it where it's not from our chats and our comments. But I cannot dictate everyone what to do. That's me.
Yeah.
I am going to stop engaging with Blonde One from now on, because number one, I don't like that person. I think so they're trouble, and they are full of shit. The only thing they want is attention and cause trouble in social media. That's on all the platforms. That's all they care about. And frankly, we had Natalie Kennett, and now we have Blonde One, in my opinion. I'm not saying they have any mental health conditions. I'm not claiming that. I'm saying their conduct on social media is coming very close to Natalie Kennett's. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same kind of fucking... It's the same kind of rigmarole. It's the same sort of, things over things over things, where it's we're seeing the same pattern of behavior and manipulation going on. It's not like we believe that Veda is the most stable person. In fact, all of her friends call her unstable. Particularly
Renelle has said that she's unhinged. Yeah.
Right. And Megan is trying to claim that she's afraid of Veda in her chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think that it's most probably Megan who sent out those emails, because she's like, oh, look at, whoa, poor me. I'm trying to do the right thing and I'm getting attacked left and right. See, and she has done this in the past. That's her, you could say, her mojo, if I might say.
I have no idea if Veda has quote unquote seen the light. I really think they're kind of all just trapped in a toilet bowl of swirling down into septic nonsense.
So what I think is that these people, because they're using each other to instigate each other, and then whatever the other person does to validate what they themselves are doing. I told them that I instigated this person. They took my advice and they're going to go ahead with it. So I'm right. That's what they're trying to do. And that, as I
agree with Spectrum, actually.
That's a bit harsh.
That's a bit harsh.
People should just... Yeah, no. I agree on that. I agree that I'm not blaming Nat. I'm not saying that, yeah, they were mentally unwell. That's why when someone comes in our live chat and says they're Nat, I tell them to leave the live chat because it's for their benefit. I'm saying that. I get it.
My thing with Nat has always been, even back at the time, I was like, nothing she says is reliable.
Exactly.
Because anything that she says, you're going to have to independently verify anyway. So there's no point in relying on her as a source, or especially as your sole source. And that's not because she's a bad person, it's just that she is an unreliable narrator. So if you have to verify everything independently anyway, not only is it wasting time, but it's also muddying the waters and making it more difficult to figure out what's going on, and she should be left the fuck alone.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is treat Blondes one the same way. That whatever they give us, it has to be verified by a credible third source anyways, right? Whatever they claim they have on them, whatever they're presented, we can scrutinize that. That's fine. But again, whatever they say they have, like they say they have emails or screenshots of emails or messages or whatever, right? We have to verify that somehow via a third source. So treat Blondes one the same way. Ignore them. Tell them they're not part of the community. I'm not saying that.
I like that blonde one. I like that blonde one pays me $1 a month so she can see the members only content because she's that freaked out.
Oh my god, she's that freaked out. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not comparing Blondes one to Nat. Like I'm just comparing the conduct. But I know that Nat is mentally unwell, so we can say, we can understand why Nat's behavior is that way. But we don't know Blondes one at all. So what I'm thinking is because Blondes one doesn't have, as far as I can speculate, doesn't have any mental health issues, they are more dangerous because they're more decisive, they can think more straightforward and can plan properly. So that's why I'm saying that we need to ignore this person and just kick them out of the community, any community. They shouldn't. If they come in the live chat and they start saying stuff, hide them. I would say if Chesh is okay with it, or if they stay in the live chat, just ignore them. Don't indulge in any conversation with them, because once we stop engaging with them, I've seen it in the past. If you stop engaging with Blondes one, they go away. The minute you start engaging with them, they start escalating shit, and then more shit starts coming out, and all these fucking adjudicated harassers, they start getting this opportunity to like go at and then they add to it and they escalate it.
I don't like that me and you are the one, and our chat are the ones that have to be responsible to stop these adjudicated harassers from having opportunities to continue to do their harassing instead of the United States court system doing its fucking job. That's kind of cracked to me. That's kind of cracked.
I know.
I'm gonna put a goal up, and the goal is gonna be we'll just do 5, and we'll just do it for an hour, and I'll just show off the bunny suit again.
But again, that's how I see things. That's how I think. I can't dictate to my chat what to do, or our chat what to do, right? You want to engage with her, go for it. But I think so. To deal with someone like Blondes one, you need to ignore them.
And it's nice to know that my goal's working again, though. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, last time I tried.
You've been dealing with Aaron a little bit, right?
On the Twitter, yeah.
On the Twitter.
The Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, we can dictate to chat a little bit, but yeah, there are rules and stuff.
Yeah. So Erin has decided that there are rules for other people except her. She as I've said in my live streams also, that she likes to cover other cases, right? Like she covers 7M and Katie Joy Paulson, that Lauren and the other chick that's having their back and forth, right? These are all creators with platforms. She likes to cover their cases and give her opinion. But when people like me call her out, right, and say that you're an adjudicated harasser and that you have a restraining order against you, and we talk about that restraining order and contempt charge that she has against her, she doesn't like it. She said, she goes into this, if I might dare say, rhetorical laundering, right? She goes like, oh, why are you talking about this case? You're not related to this case. You're not relevant to this case. Nobody cares about your opinion. I'm like, if nobody cares about my opinion, why are you telling us to shut up? Right? Number one. And number two, it's rich coming from this woman who has relitigated her case, this case particularly, on social media for 2 years, but now suddenly wants to, revert back to like courtroom standards of like this should only be discussed in court. Why is it being brought out by court? Because, Sharla has started to expose them for what they are, right? All those things that you have covered in your live streams, right? This is the woman who has always said, I want shit to be in open. And when Sharla decided to bring out shit in the open, now suddenly she's all worked up. Oh, why are you using Sharla for your for
I
your
mean, she's been
blind
trying to say
hatred
that
for me?
for a while, but at the same time,
Yeah.
there's something interesting to be seen here is that it's been 2.5 years, and only now, after getting multiple restraining orders, multiple lifetime restraining orders, multiple contempt orders, is
Which they
Sharla,
violated.
which they've since violated, that now Sharla is actually giving some kind of pushback.
Yeah. And on social media, where these morons have been relitigating and their cases and rewriting history again and again, and now they're mad that Sharla has given pushback, and there are creators who are putting spotlight on that pushback, and anyone who puts a spotlight on that pushback is being accused of taking advantage of Sharla. It's like so hypocritical. It's so hypocritical. Erin, fuck you. I don't give a shit.
Well, it's like it's some of the most obvious stuff too, right?
This is such a controlled tactic that she uses, right? She outsources her narrative, her rhetoric on social media, and then she pretends she's above it and then tries to dictate to others what they should do. I'm like, nah, bitch, you don't get to tell us, right? And then this whole thing, she also said this something
She's
really
the one who's
strange.
under a court order.
Yeah,
she's the only one
you
restricted.
are the one under. But she's the one who's been talking about this, relitigating this, and trying to rewrite the narrative and the history for 2 years constantly. And
reading
she doesn't
out
like
transcripts, reading out like stuff that is not supposed to be public. Yeah.
Yeah, summary of judgments and stuff. And then, she was like, she said something so stupid, right? I said that you are an adjudicated harasser by the courts. That's what you have been, declared. And she came back and said, no, they have labeled us as a group. No one was singled out. And then she said, I'm aware of how it was ruled. It also ruled incorrectly. Do you mean the court, or the judge? I don't know what she means by that, but probably she means the court. And I'm like, this is such a convenient oscillation between we and me, right? When accountability is there, it's the group. Yeah. But when she wants authority, it's like, I know how it was ruled, right? And
why, Jesh, why don't you see me as the cult leader? Gee, I don't know, Erin. Because you're not convincing and you're not charismatic.
You're a fucking bartender who has no experience in court of law.
Ex-bartender.
And you're ex-bartender. And you are telling me that you know better than a judge, an experienced and highly educated judge. I get it that judges in courts, they are catching up with social media, but they get the gist of what harassment is. They know what harassment looks like. It's just a medium that's different now.
The fact that the judge alleged or like aligned them or likened them to being a mob of people outside your house that you can't stop or do anything about is pretty fucking telling.
What is this about? Like, no one was singled out. A mob means multiple people. You're still part of that mob. You're still there.
Even if
you're still present.
Even if that's true, they all still got their own paperwork and their own litigation and their own restraining orders with their own names on them and their own services. Like
and the courts can describe, a broader context and still issue findings and orders that attach to specific conduct or individual.
Yes.
Like, that's what happened in there. Like, she's trying to...
Erin's been begging for the court to explain to her what's one thing that she did that is harassment, and it's like... It's such a feeble straw. It's such a feeble thing to grab onto.
It's an excuse. It's an excuse to keep talking about it on social media. And every time she's been told, even the judge has told her that, get a fucking lawyer. She refuses to do that. Then she says, I know it was ruled incorrectly. You don't have a lawyer. You keep asking people or the judge to explain the decision to you. How do you know it was ruled correctly or incorrectly?
What are
If you
your
don't even
thoughts on
understand it.
what are your thoughts on Charla releasing stuff now, evidence now? What do you think?
Good on her. Good on her. Because she is the petitioner. She's the victim. She is not under a restraining order.
She's never
She
been
has
under anything that says she cannot
anything.
share or talk about anything or these
Anything.
people at
She has
all. And for
every
2.5
right
years.
to defend herself, and
Yep.
on social media also to defend herself and correct the narrative. The judge had said in the ruling that Charlotte trying to correct the narrative and defend herself is not any harassment. But the problem is these people know that Charlotte has mental health issues. She can get overwhelmed quite quickly, and that's what they do. They harass her, they re-victimize her again and again every time she gives them a pushback. Instead of like keeping quiet and walking away from the situation, they go like, nah, we are gonna hit back at this woman who's trying to, correct the narrative, who's trying to stand up for herself, and we are gonna hit her again and again till, to try and silence her. So
Taco
for
Crack makes a
Erin,
good point. It says Charlo was right the whole time. This evidence shows that all these people are dangerous. That's one of the reasons why we keep talking about them. It's not just that we have been following and watching. It's that these people are a problem, and like there are people that are like them all over the place that are better hidden than this group of people. So they just make a good follow through line of like, this is what it can be like. This is what can happen. The internet is not a safe place. Use your brain.
Yeah. And it's funny, like for 2 years, Erin kept harping on, free speech, my free speech. Number one, did she bring it up in her initial, court appearances in front of the judge? And if she did, it looks like the judge didn't think it was effective. It was not an effective argument of this free speech.
When they tried to say that no, we're the ones who were fucking harassed. Yeah, the judge didn't.
Erin kept saying has been saying for 2 years, her freedom of speech is being silenced. She has every right to talk about it, and blah blah blah. Did she bring it up in the court in front of the judge? If she did, let's say she didn't, then she's an idiot that she's now bringing it up now after the court, right? Which is stupid. And if she did, the judge apparently decided that it wasn't a strong argument and that this free speech, didn't apply there, right? Especially in slander and defamation, it doesn't apply. You're not allowed to slander or defame people. And this for 2 years, this woman has been going, oh, my freedom of speech, and now suddenly Charlotte decided to, exercise her freedom of speech, and this woman cannot take it. This woman cannot take it. And Erin, the main difference is Charlotte doesn't have a YouTube platform. Charlotte doesn't have friends on social media who can band around and form, the what was that? The Charlotte harassment group and come together, or the Wolf Den family
harassment
group and
campaign.
Yeah, and come together and share stuff amongst themselves. She has no one to go to but herself and sit down herself with only herself and deal with all this. She has no one else. These motherfuckers have each other's platforms, each other's Twitters, YouTube, where they can go in the chats and in the streams and say whatever the fuck they want to
the whole Wolf Den family is just a harassment group. That's all it is.
Exactly.
It's just a bunch of people who want to sit around and gossip.
One Charlotte.
And in doing so, are harassing people. If they were just gossiping amongst themselves, nobody would fucking give a shit. Nobody cares if these people actually think that they're trying to ruin our friendship. It's like, no, you guys are just shitty towards each other. Everybody can see it. Everybody knows it. And nobody fucking cares if you're friends with each other. And nobody fucking cares if you talk to each other amongst yourselves. When you start making it everybody else's problem that you two want to hang out together, then people are gonna say, hey, you're being a fucking problem.
Yeah, and again, Charlotte is just one person, and she has no platform. You motherfuckers combined 4 to 5, even 6 channels together. And you didn't stop when she asked you nicely to stop. You escalated.
Well, and they didn't even have anything to go off of either. Like, they're just making shit up.
Yeah, making shit up. So, like, what are you doing? And why? What's this fucking, ego of yours that you cannot walk away from a situation? I just don't get it. Don't get it. And even the law has told you walk away. but you just can't.
It's clearly not protected free speech if you're under court orders. Yes, Shano, exactly. And Taco Crack actually makes a good point. I don't understand, and I'm curious about other people's opinions about this too. I don't understand how people have painted Renelle as an angel. This further exposed Renelle. I don't know that either. Every time I listen to Renelle talk, I'm like, wow, this bitch.
She's so cruel, vindictive.
Yes.
She's so cruel, and people
petty?
just because petty, and just because she has this like low tone of voice, people are like, oh, she's so nice and sweet. Oh my god, oh my fucking god. You know who usually do that?
Psychopaths?
You know who are like that? Exactly. They gaslight you by pretending that everything is fine while they are doing the most horrendous shit right in front of your fucking eyes. That's what it is. And these fucking motherfuckers don't get it.
I mean, at this point, Renelle seems to have basically, for the time being, given up and is just posting other people's content on her channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's just stealing other people's shit. That's one thing that the company has been doing the entire time, is they're all a bunch of thieves.
TikToks! Yeah, she's just recording TikToks from other people's like TikTok accounts and just posting them on her channel, just stealing content. And you know where she got that idea from? That llama girl.
Llama girl?
That's where she got the idea from. Right?
Izu in the chat says, I genuinely believe Renelle is the most insidious of the group. I would put it between Renelle and Steve for insidious. I think that Erin is a sadist. Like, I think she likes watching other people in pain.
Suffer, yeah.
I think Veda's just lost in translation.
I
think Veda would be reasonable if you put her, if she was surrounded by reasonable people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If she was pointed in the right direction, with the right people, like, sort of curtailing her behavior, she'd probably be fine. Maybe a bit extreme. Like, maybe a bit extra, but I think she'd probably be fine. Megan is a manipulative bitch, and Wolf is just a rabid dog on a chain.
Sean is he's just pathetic. He's just pathetic. I heard him in one of his live streams saying, when someone said, that they're judging him by not by the color of his skin, by the content of his character, and he's like, oh, I didn't display my character to anyone, so you don't know me. I'm like, motherfucker, what have you been doing on your fucking Twitter?
What are you talking about?
On your channel? What are you talking? That's your character. That's what your character is. What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here.
The anti-Katie Joy group has imploded, and it wasn't even about Katie Joy. Yeah, that's a little bit of extra, like, cherry on the sauce.
Yeah, definitely. When will Dapper
I just think Steve has brain damage. I think he's got other issues, but I think he's got brain damage. I think his brain is just melting out of his ear. Like,
I personally think at this point, that was just him all along, and he was just pretending to be a nice guy just so that he could get that that following and stuff. And as soon as he saw that the community was holding him accountable for his actions, he walked away and like, you betrayed me, and just walked away to the other side. That's what I think.
In politics, he is definitely the meme of him saying something problematic, somebody shoving him and being like, why did you make me be on the right? He is definitely that meme. Oh, and Rabbit. Rabbit's just a fucking freak. Down the rabbit hole, I don't know what. Oh, she's insidious as fuck. Absolutely. I don't know. She's manipulative. She's insidious. She's fucking freaky. And I don't mean like, oh, they're creepy and they're kooky and they're all together spooky. No. She's like, you watch her, she is like off of it. Like, I don't know where she is or what she's doing, but she's got like the crazy eyes. You know what I mean? Like she's like all over the place. I don't know I don't know what's going on with her, like what her issue is, but she's got some issue. Down the rabbit hole at bedtime, who is now Rabbit in the closet or something like that. Is she Stephen Miller creepy? Yes, like serial killer in a Hollywood movie creepy. She's that kind of creepy. Like, Like, if she fucking showed up with Joker fucking makeup on and a bomb button in her hand, I'd believe it. Even an example of respectable Reagan Republicans going mask off. Wolf is being the girl from DoorDash that broke into that guy's house, then lost her job, saying she's the victim. Yeah, I don't know all the details around that one. That seemed pretty wacky. I'm lost on Megan homeschooling her daughter. Like, that's not real, right? Like, do you guys think that that's true, or do you think that's something she just said? Hey, Godless Scummer, you'll never guess who showed up on my Twitter feed earlier today. You get 2 guesses. You get 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count. Sledgehammer or a block of wood? Steve? No, Steve ate shit outside of an Applebee's and lost to fucking concrete. No, it's not Steve. Didn't she say her daughter has an immune disorder? It might be a medical thing. Like, she's homeschooling her daughter because of the immune disorder?
But then she should focus on her fucking daughter instead of streaming all the time.
You got it, Godless Scummer. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if I believe her about anything she says about her child's medical condition.
Because she keeps adding new stuff to her daughter's stuff, to her daughter's
She's doing the thing that they all accuse Katie Joy of doing.
Yeah. Yeah. And at this point, she just keeps adding these things about her daughter to get for more sympathy, in my opinion, if I might say.
Enrolling in online school. Like, there are more options.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. She might say, yeah, my daughter goes to an online school. I don't know, but she said homeschooling. I don't know if online schooling and homeschooling are the same thing in America.
Those are
I don't know.
No. Those aren't the same thing. One is like you're doing you're doing regular school at home from a computer with like regular classes and teachers and stuff. And then homeschooling is literally just you and your parents at home.
I am so glad that my parents, they had like contractual jobs, right? They could have been told to leave anytime when I was a kid, but they still saved so much of their income and everything to make sure I went to one of the best schools in my city, like best English speaking schools in my city, because they made sure that my schooling never suffered, never ever suffered. They made sure of that. Always. If I needed extra help, extra tuitions, everything, they made sure they found a way to get it done for me. Always. And when I was a kid, and
very good.
Yeah, I'm just grateful that I used to be bad at math, and I have an engineering degree. Just imagine how hard my dad worked for me because he believed in me. Because he was like, I don't care if you're bad at math, you will get better at it, and you will go to the best damn school I can find in the city, and you will succeed. I'll make sure you succeed.
So there's a couple of things around this though too, right? That are problematic about this. I don't even necessarily believe that Megs is actually homeschooling her daughter because I'm not willing to believe anything that Megs says with just Megan saying it. Right? I just don't believe her. So I don't believe whatever she says her child's issues are. I don't believe anything that she says at all. Not without other verification. Now, to be clear, I'm not asking for other verification. I don't want to know. The point is if we take what she's saying is true, hypothetically, she is working, streaming all the time, doing whatever other activities that may or may not include substances that may or may not be legal, while homeschooling her daughter.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're homeschooling your daughter, you're supposed to be working, and then you are streaming throughout the week?
Now, this is also a whole other issue that goes along with this, too, is Megan was running around arguing with Veda about whether or not quarter past an hour was 25 or 15. And she couldn't convince anybody. She couldn't convince Veda that it was 15, and she couldn't extrapolate or explain why it's 15 and not 25. How are we supposed to reliably think? She can't explain or argue or educate at all, which is what she claims to be trying to do on her YouTube channel. So you think that even if she was homeschooling accurately for the periods of time she's supposed to be homeschooling somebody, that she's succeeding in doing any kind of actual education? No! Of course not.
I got caramel popcorn.
Oh, it's one of those days. Popcorn day. Popcorn day.
It's my blood moon ritual.
And, like, even if we were gonna pretend, like, I mean, I guess the United States, in particular, is not, like, great for getting assisted education in certain ways and things and whatever, right?
So that means, what are you trying to do?
Well, that means she's the one who has to put the effort in, right? If there is no other options besides going to school and not going to school, and her kid can't go to school for a medical reason, then she's the one who needs to put in the effort.
She doesn't seem to be. She's always screeching on her fucking streams.
Well, she's busy screaming and yelling about how, well, don't worry about it. My daughter can't hear what we're saying. I have my headphones in. As if that means her daughter can't hear her. Because that's the kind of person you want educating your child, right? Again, she also hangs out with Aaron, who doesn't know what a fucking echo is or an opinion. So, like, this kid is so fucking screwed, dude. Haskell, who's been a member for 67 months at Silver Goblin level, which needs to be updated, because I gotta update those. It shouldn't be Silver anymore. It should be something else now. In the mines, can we get Dapper to wear a low-cut turtle suit? Is the more important question. And to be clear, I did say, I put in the, I put a poll that says, when will Dapper wear a low-cut bunny suit? Yes, no. 75% said yes, 25% said no.
Why would you say no? What?
I don't know, but now we have to ask a very, very important question. Turtles? Or bunnies?
Yeah.
Also, the answers are yes or no. Because fuck you.
Seriously?
I'm not a nice person. Welcome to the shit show. Erin might not know what an echo or an opinion is, but she knows what a filter is. I know, right? I know, right? It's Don't Fuck Friday. Where would any poll be sensible? You got it! Nailed it. So, yeah, I'm stuck on that homeschooling thing. Like, I'm now of the opinion that I'm gonna find it hard to believe that Megan is not abusing her daughter in some capacity.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
Isolating the child, denying them education is also a kind of abuse. Just saying.
I feel like her child being around Wolf in any way, shape, or form is also a form of abuse, but that's more of like a...
So, yeah. I don't get it how CPS hasn't, like, questioned this woman so far. I don't get it. I
mean, well, if she's homeschooled, where's CPS gonna come in? It would have to be, like, neighbors and local people or people who would know more than anybody on the internet would know that would make that call.
Yeah.
Like, just my fucking dumb opinion is not enough to call CPS.
No. No.
And nobody on the internet that's been watching her channel, like, only watching her channel or only on watching our channel should be calling CPS. You need more than our fucking dumb speculation to be doing something like that.
Yeah, no.
Popcorn is a good choice right now. It do be.
Yes. Maybe caramel popcorn. Okay. Popcorn round over.
EKC is extremely quiet about this case now. Is she? I don't know about that, because she's been on Twitter yapping and yapping and yapping away.
Yeah, she's having a back and forth with me.
Yeah, and yelling about how she has all this evidence against Charla and what Charla's been doing. And then everybody with 2 brain cells said, then why didn't you go to court, you fucking moron?
Yeah.
Bold of you to assume CPS hasn't had its funding cut. Yeah.
That's also true. Also, there was this interesting thing where Megan, in the messages that you read, Megan was offering Charla Erin's family's details, and Charla clearly said no. And then we see in Erin's motion that she said that she, from credible sources, knows that Charla is trying to collect information about her family. I'm just like, Megan, you bitch, what did you do? What are you doing, Megan? That's what I'm telling you. Megan is so I don't know what she's doing. I think so what she goes in these like emotions of up and downs where she's like, I'm gonna do the right thing and I'm gonna get this done. And then she goes around and does the right thing a little bit, and then she gets scared because breaking a habit is very difficult. Breaking a behavioral like issue or a habit is very difficult, especially for someone who has been a previous addict, right? It's not easy. I'm just saying. So this is and especially when it's your comfort zone. Streaming with these people and getting all the, attention from whatever 3 people are in her live chat is like her comfort zone. She tries to break free, feels uncomfortable, and then retracts back to her comfort zone. And before we know it, she's caused this chaos, and someone's filing a stupid motion because of the chaos she has caused.
So I think there's also like an additional thing here to point out is that we have court cases going on. We have Charla getting information from Megan. The company is freaking out because they believe there's a mole, so much so that Erin is like, I'm not going to court because I feel unsafe because this mole exists. But
she doesn't feel scared. She's on social media going off.
That's what she says. Then they all start turning on Megan and start going at her because they believe that Megan is the mole, but they can't prove it. Then Megan starts attacking Charla again because she's taking too much heat. And then Charla goes, fuck it! because Megan was the mole who made a deal to pass off that information to then get a lesser, or like whatever their agreement was, presumably some kind of deal where she ended up with less of a restraining order or something. And then she fucking blows it all out of the water by being like, well, I got freaked out because the people who are harassing everybody are harassing me, and I can't handle that, and I would rather them be on my side attacking other people, so...
Yeah, that's a comfort zone. That's what it is. So he went back there.
That's not true. Megan's kid was online. That's one of the reasons why people know about what's going on. Until we called it out.
Her kid was making appearances in live chats to wish Sean happy birthday for some reason, and I was just like, what the fuck?
The number of fucking streams I have of Erin saying Megan's kid's name and saying hi.
Hi Lily, hi Lily, hi Lily, hi Lily, hi Lily. Yeah, yeah.
The kid, as far as we know, according to them, publicly available, was participating in all the harassment shit.
And we also know that Veda plays online games with kids, so you know that too.
And so does Wolf.
So yeah, no.
It's like talking about Dr. Witnesser. It's like talking about Dr. Witnesser and saying, hey, you did this thing to this kid. I'm confronting you about this thing you're doing to this kid. Is that off limits?
I don't think so.
Not in my opinion.
Nope.
When you make things like that off limits by like a blanket brush statement, it leaves too many hiding places for shitty people to take advantage of kids.
Daddy of 5. Anyone remember that?
Nothing we're saying here is about Megan's kid. It's about Megan's behavior.
Megan.
Right?
Yeah.
We're not talking about what Megan's kid likes to eat for dinner or what her favorite color is or saying that she likes this thing and that's stupid. That would be going after Megan's kid. What we're talking about is Megan's behavior. Dapper for 5 says, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, I know the answer. It says that a woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck wood. But a woodchuck would chuck all the wood if a woodchuck was Chuck Norris. You need me to do it again?
No, that was impressive.
Thank you. I used to practice tongue twisters. I feel like that was like a badunts, and it's just crickets.
That's why I stopped. I was just like, I need to process that a bit.
Do we need to do another poll and vote Dapper's tutu or Chesh's bunny suit?
Yeah. Oh, Dapper's tutu!
And the question will be yes, no. Or the answers will be yes and no.
You baka.
Chesh's bun bun. We'll call it bun bun. And we're gonna say Dapper in Dapper's tutu. The next one will be Chesh in Chesh's bun bun. Then we'll add 2 more options that will be Dapper in Chesh's bun bun. And or Chesh in Dapper's tutu. There we go. Now that's a poll.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I can't get rid of it. It's too big. Here we go. Oh, now you want the answer to be yes. Oh.
Nope, I'm happy with the options.
Okay.
Yes, someone said April said yes. Hi April, how you doing?
So, like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I guess there is a possibility that Meg faces jail time, right? And in Meg facing jail time, that does
Megan, Aaron.
Megan and Aaron and Veda, all of these people coming with if the court comes for them and they do end up facing jail time, that is going to affect their families. That's just a fact.
They should think about that. I don't know why they don't think about that. I don't.
Same with Ronell, right? Well, they say that they think about it, but then they won't stop. They say they care about their families and they care about each other, but then they do nothing but shoot themselves in the foot. Padme for 666 said, "I'm not even a fan of rabbits, but this is some crazy cultural appropriation."
Why know all of the button if you go Chanel member for 7 months?
There's no all of the above button because YouTube only gives you 4 options. Sadly. Shesh, more like sheesh. I know, right? I know, right? Yeah, we only need 3 more super chats, and I'll get rid of the shawl a little bit and kind of show off what this thing actually looks like. But there is a lot of but these things do affect your family, but it's not on everybody else to protect your family for you either. So it's totally fine for this entire group of people to go to Charlotte and shit all over Charlotte, her family, her everything, including going and finding family that are no longer like together or that have been split apart by whatever means or whatever's gone on amongst them personally, to then drag that out onto the internet to destroy whatever family she's got left. Like, you're just reaping what you've sowed. You're getting the consequences. You're getting what you've done to other people happening to you, but through the legal system and through a legitimate manner, as opposed to what you were doing, which is being sketchy fucks. Manya, who's been a member for 66 months at the Iron Goblin level, I'm always going to be 1 month behind Hawkskull. Oh, man.
Damn it.
Oh, no.
No! Oh, that's fine.
Flex my biceps. I got a little bit going.
Boing, boing. Boing,
boing. Boing, 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 boing. Megan Fox's Giant Boom for 5 says, "We seek the bunny suit in all its glory." I don't know why that one didn't count. That one didn't go towards the number. The number's still at 3.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
That's not
right. All right, well, I'll count it anyway.
No.
It's going to count to me, so we're only 1 away.
Yeah.
The gun show. Welcome to the gun show.
Gun show.
I'm not allowed to take my shirt off. I'll get in trouble for that. Wrong site,
Yeah,
wrong website. So there's still a bunch to go
trolls
off of.
can't
And
handle it.
we've also, like, keeping in mind that we're only seeing a fraction. Like, a fraction of
1%.
what Megan has sent, let alone what's happened, right?
Yep. Yep. Also, like, I just don't know, like, about Sean. I don't know what's going on with him. On social media, he has been going off on Charla for last few days, and I'm just like, they tried to litigate the case on, I don't know if it was Sean's channel or Megan's channel, I don't know, but they were like, oh, the judge recused themselves after the cases and blah 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 blah. I'm like, number one, how do you know that?
You mean
That the
after
judge recused
Steve
themselves?
fucking made up that the judge and Charlotte were friends and grew up together?
Yeah, but my question is, I don't think so. We don't know whether the judge recused themselves or they just transferred the cases to another judge. We don't know that. How do they know that?
Right.
How does Sean, right? There's no proof of that. And you're just sitting there and accusing the judge of misconduct. And then, okay, if it were that, then why didn't your cases get reconsidered?
Misconduct and collusion.
And collusion. That's what they're accusing the first judge of, by the sounds of it. And I'm like, Sean, do you really want to go there? Because that's also, a judge can hold you in contempt of court for that also, right?
And also, if the judge and Charlotte were colluding together, how did how did Veda convince the judge to terminate me as a witness? If they were colluding, there would be no reason to terminate me.
Right? So, and the judge would ignore Veda's whatever she sent to the judge to
or at least brush it off, because it would have been next to nothing.
Right?
So, like, obviously I don't mean to be rude, but those pieces don't go together. The poll came out as Dapper in Chesh's Bun Bun, 50%. Chesh in Dapper's Tutu, 30%. Chesh in Chesh's Bun Bun at 15%. And Dapper in Dapper's Tutu at 5%. So I guess I'm going to have to mail this to Dapper for him to wear. Is there a gun show loophole? Probably. You'd think that, God the Scummer in the chat said, you'd think that having gone to court already, that these dullards would keep their mouths shut. Well, some of them went to court, and then some of them didn't go to court, and some of them were so not able to go to court that they wouldn't even go to their Zoom ones that they didn't have to show up in person to.
Yeah, like, what the fuck was with that?
Like, and then turn around and claim they didn't go because they didn't feel safe going to Kansas. And it's like, you didn't even go to the Zoom one. There's such a bunch of fucking wacky liars lying about, like, the dumbest fucking shit on the planet. Like, it's so stupid. Will Dapper fit in my Bun Bun costume? Maybe if he squeezes into his human suit. They make all these accusations because they don't care. They honestly... they make all of these accusations... they honestly don't believe the court has any power. They're trying to win public opinion, but they look like fools. Yeah, no, absolutely. It is very much they're trying to argue in the court of public opinion because they're not winning otherwise. I did only have it set for an hour for the goal. That one went. There's 20 minutes left, but I'm going to count it as being full because we got one of them didn't count for some reason. I don't know why. Padme said for 666, guys, don't super chat. The rabbit bigotry needs to stay covered. But then he gave the last one that we needed. Manya, stop being distracted while we're doing a show.
Sorry, I'm typing something.
I know. You've been typing something. You've been reading something, too. I even know what you're reading. I can tell.
No, you can't. I don't know what she's talking about.
I'm gonna get a little bit more hot water for my herbal tea that doesn't have... Actually, it's green tea, so there's like a little bit of caffeine in it, but... And then I will show the bunny suit. So, go on.
Let's go.
Go on, Manya.
Go on. What? Huh? Nani? What? What? Huh? Oh god. Stop distracting me! Why am I getting distracted? Oh my god. Stop!
It's almost like it's been a while since we did one of these, and Manya forgot how to do YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot how to do the dumb fact Friday. Yeah.
Alright, let me get this chair out of the way. So, yes, guys, don't super chat. Don't super chat. Let's get this goal. Alright, so this is the bunny suit.
Ooh,
Ta-da.
with the jammies. I love with the jammies.
It's a little bit loose.
I love that.
It's like loose in
It's
spots.
gotten loose.
Yeah, it's not too. I'm too small.
Because Chesh has been working. Chesh has been working out. That's why. Yeah.
And then it's got.
Oh.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Uh-oh. Where is she? Where is she? I'm back. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that looks much better. That looks so much better without the cardigan.
Without the you don't like the tail?
Oh yes. Oh, that's so cute. Nah, you look cute. You look adorable.
They're getting a little bit of definition. There's like a little bit going on. It's getting there.
Yeah. That looks cold. Really? In front of my crab ragoons? What? Oh god, that's beautiful. I like that you're wearing jammies with them.
The little hip bits.
Adorable makes it sound innocent. Nice save, Manya. Hey, I'm always here for my friend. She's my friend. She's my gobo. Oh no! Watch out! Watch out! The punches.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, now you look cute.
Your partner looked over at the perfect time. Chesh is a muscle mommy. I'm working on it. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. We'll get there. So now we get to deal with, one of the best things about this is we are talking about all these people who really fucking hate this bunny suit, so it's really appropriate that I got to wear it specifically for this stream. So that way, because we know they're all watching, so they can all be really angry about my shoulders and be really mad about that. They need to take screenshots of me to then Photoshop me to say that I'm fat or pregnant.
Oh god, last time I was like, you were pregnant.
Tell you what, if I get pregnant,
I was just like,
once I'm like 7-8 months, I'll see if I can get this thing on and just have the belly come out.
Oh, Chesh, you're testing the limits of the suit, aren't you?
Yeah. Anyway, I kind of have to wear this thing because it's fucking winter here. And because it's winter here, it's a little chilly for me to fucking leave this thing on. Let me bring my chair back.
Yeah, get your chair back. Who volunteers as tribute?
And we do not have to talk about how much of a wedgie I have right now.
Oh shit! What did you do? Oh my god, this girl! You're adorable. You're fucking adorable.
What the fuck did I do?
Chesh's show is over. I'm gonna wear this. Ugh.
Welcome back to Dumbfuck Friday.
Welcome. What am I doing now?
The camera couldn't take it. It's done. The camera's done.
Right? The camera's done. Ugh. Okay, now this This is much better. This was for Halloween. I'm using it for Christmas also by the looks of it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I don't know what I missed. What happened in the chat while I was fucking flexing?
I don't know.
Mid-drifting.
The bunny overlord strikes again.
My abs aren't defined enough yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. I've had to triple my fucking calorie intake. Triple it! Do you have any idea how many calories that is? It's triple the amount that I was eating. It's crazy. On the plus side, I haven't actually put on any weight. My weight has remained pretty stable, but I've been tripling the amount that I've been eating, and that's kind of correct. Manya, stop getting distracted while we're doing a show.
Sorry.
This bitch is like, Chesh, stream with me. I have so much I want to say about this. And then she's just like...
Okay, alright.
It's a fucking dial-up noise. Seraphonica, which... Stop. Look at its Smitty upside down. It's doing that because the camera, I would show it to you, but you can't see it. My camera has a light attached to it. Precariously balanced.
What?
Damn you, gravity.
Oh god. But do you need a closed room for an echo, Chesh?
Oh. Seraphonica said coming soon, Chesh 3 Tokyo Mid-Drift.
Ooh.
That's perfect. Warship down.
Oh god.
Okay. What do you have to say about some of this?
Who, me? I'm just saying, like, Sean, like, trying to, like, again, so Sean has started relitigating his case on social media, right? And he's like,
yeah. After he never showed up. Did he showed up to, he admitted to showing up to one hearing. That was it.
Yeah, he said the first one. And then, in which the date would have been decided for the next one. And then he decided knowingly to skip on that one. And then he was mad that he got a restraining order and a lifetime restraining order. And
a contempt order.
And a contempt order. He did the same thing that Aaron did, willingly missed a date, and then he's trying to relitigate his case by saying, well, the judge quote unquote recused themselves. There's no proof of that. It's just his word. Just because a new judge came in doesn't mean the previous judge recused themselves. There can be many reasons. Maybe that judge went on a holiday, for all we know, right?
Right.
So, or a sabbatical, whatever. We don't know that. We don't know why that happened. It's just, moved, or maybe got transferred. Retired, transferred, whatever, and then and then to use that and say just because of that your case is like, I don't know what, your restraining order goes away? Like, how?
It actually reminds me. It reminds me of when Charla switched lawyers. For some reason, there was a lawyer change for Charla at some point. I believe in California, because I think we saw that, right? We saw that in the orders. Yeah, and Steve was like, why would a lawyer drop a client referencing Kyle, because Kyle's lawyer dropped him when he was refusing to show and lying and yada 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 yada, implying that Charla was lying and yada 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 yada, which he had no evidence for. If he had evidence for it, he might have, shown that in court that he never did.
Yeah, and if one lawyer drops you, the other lawyer doesn't just pick you up. They find a reason. They will most probably investigate why the previous lawyer dropped you. They're saying.
Maybe they read something. Well, and that's the other thing. Maybe Charla's lawyer didn't want to. The one that changed didn't want to deal with Steve's bullshit. They were like, this isn't worth it. Fuck this.
Yeah.
There's no possible reason that any of that could happen besides that Charla's pulling a Kyle. Nah, no way.
What we do know is that at one point, Ronell had a lawyer. and then she didn't.
Oh, so by Steve's logic, maybe Renelle wasn't listening to her lawyer and, kept doing the contempt thing.
Because she questioned us. There was no lawyer questioning us on behalf of Renelle in the court, right?
Right. And she had that paperwork that also said that was pro se.
Yeah, but she had raised GoFundMe money to get a lawyer. So if we go by the thing that she had a lawyer at one point, what happened to her lawyer? I wonder.
Are we assuming that she actually had a lawyer and she didn't just take that money and run?
I'm just saying, right? If we go by their logic.
Don't worry, I won't tattle on you, Rubik's. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Steve kept claiming he had secret evidence and it was fucking nothing. It was. It do be like that. It do be fucking nothing. My camera is all fucking out of whack.
Should I do a poetry reading?
Who,
Dapper,
me?
get out of there!
Who, me?
I know to you, get out of there!
Oh, my freckles. That's better. I'm Chesh, you're Chesh, Padme's Chesh, Letty's Manya, I think. We're assuming she took the money and used it to rub turmeric into her children's wounds. Yeah, that's the other thing. Speaking of people abusing their children, Renelle.
I'll just say this. There's a difference between turmeric and curry powder. They're not the same. Curry powder is a mix of spices and stings more because it will most probably have chili in it. Alright? Turmeric is fine. If you're just putting turmeric, that was me who said that it might have been turmeric and she might have gotten confused between curry powder and turmeric. Right? But if we go by her word, which is curry powder,
she doubled down on it.
She's fucking torturing her kids.
I don't know. All these people like to fucking say a lot how much they care about kids and how much they care about family and how much they care about this shit. And then they turn around and fucking treat their family like complete garbage. So, I mean, doth the lady protest too much? Does seem to be a factor? You know what I mean? Does seem to be par for the course.
Coming back to Sean. Coming back to Sean, I don't know if he wants to try and, accuse the judge of being of recusing themselves and thus, therefore, his case being not valid anymore or his restraining order suddenly going away. That's not how it works, Sean. You know better. I think so you know better than that. I think he knows better than that. And judges don't like it when you do that. And they might actually add it to your contempt charges for attacking the judge. They can do that. So, be my guest if you want to continue doing that. But all Charla has to do is take that clip and show it to the judge, and the judge would be like, are you fucking kidding me? Did you see what happened in Alex Jones' case when they tried to attack the judge and made disparaging remarks about them, about the judge? You are in the same territory now. Just saying. Yeah. Keep doing it.
I don't see a. What time at Dapper? Because. Oh no, that should be fine. The 23rd. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, no, I should be good for that. I'll hit you up after we're done here, but. I mean, again, we're not showing most of what we're talking about on stream right now because we've already shown it in the video that came before this one and videos beforehand. So this video isn't a playlist, so you can check out the playlist and see a lot of this stuff if you want to binge it. Protect your brain cells though, and a lot of this is like very trigger warning-y type stuff where there's like a lot of fucking bad shit. So there's that. I don't know.
So go and check out Chesh's streams that she did. I think so she's gonna do part 3
what do you
think? All that stuff.
Yeah, I'll do a part 3. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but soon.
What
do you think of Veda in all this? Because we talked about Aaron, we talked about Steve a little bit, we talked about Sean, we've talked about Megan. We talked about Charlotte a little bit for once, which is not something we usually do. What do you think about Brittany? What do you think about Veda? She's clearly trying.
She's trying, but she doesn't know what she's doing.
You think she's in over her head?
Yes, she thinks she knows how courts work and all that stuff, but she doesn't know how they work. But she's trying to go through the courts by the sounds of all the messages that are there, and Aaron just thwarting her efforts. I think so. Aaron did that on purpose because she thought. Because I don't think so Veda will be able to convince the judge, but I think so Aaron panicked that Veda might be able to pull it off all on her own and get some sort of relief from the courts, and she decided to sabotage her by sending stuff to Ronell.
If Veda wasn't in the background and got outed, and if Veda removed her stuff from Rumble and shut the fuck up on Instagram, I think she would have been fine.
Yeah.
She would have gotten her initial restraining order, and then she wouldn't get an extension, and she wouldn't have gotten contempt. Because the contempt that Veda was participating in was mostly from the TRO side, and the court probably would have just let that go.
I think so. Aaron sabotaged her on purpose because he was like, oh, this Veda might be able to go through the courts and actually get some relief.
Come out scot-free.
Yeah. So, yeah, and Aaron thought that. Whether that was possible or not is another thing, and that's Aaron's thing. She sabotages other people a lot.
And April has a good idea, or has an interesting thought. I think Veda is a sunken cost fallacy with her friends.
Yeah, that too. That's her comfort zone. She doesn't know anyone outside that circle on YouTube, and that scares her, and Megan too. So yeah.
I mean, they have a lot of things to be scared about, but they're just handling it in the worst possible way. But that's what happens when you panic. Right? I don't know. The only other one, and I guess we talked a little bit about Ronell, but what about Down the Rabbit Hole or Rabbit Closet or Katie Parker?
She needs to fucking. She's just instigating all these people because she likes this feeling of control.
She likes the feeling of control, but I think she feels safe.
Yeah, she feels safe to do it because she's in another country. She thinks she can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Well, that's not how it works. Or doesn't have like something going, doesn't have an active court case against her right now.
Yeah.
Do you think that Aaron's like absolutely? Okay, so in the messages when Veda is freaking out at Aaron, reasonably so, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Veda said that she thinks that Aaron feels safe because Aaron is in New York and New York's not going to do anything to get her to Kansas to face consequences. Do you think that's true, or?
Nah, I don't think so. That's true.
You don't think Aaron thinks that, or you think that that's... What do you mean?
Aaron thinks that.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron thinks that. But I don't think so. It's true. Yeah.
Mm. I think so,
too.
If
the judge sees those messages and gets pissed off, they're done.
Yeah, I think that if the judge sees the messages and there's more, because we know there's more than what we've seen so far.
That's just one.
If there's a message of Aaron being like, that court's not going to do anything to me, neater, I could see the court being like, okay, bet.
Yeah, and she also said like that she doesn't care anymore and she's just gonna skip her hearing, and the judge will be like, oh, okay, you think this is a joke, and then decides to like, okay, it's worth spending the state's resources to make an example out of Aaron.
Yeah, maybe. Right? And everything's so chaotic right now too.
Judges don't like it when people don't take them seriously or their judgments seriously. They don't like it. These motherfuckers don't get it. Yeah. They just don't get it. And just because they think there's a calm now, that there won't be a storm later.
And what do you think about storm. And what do you think about Katie Parker's? I don't know. She clearly is giving legal advice and giving them assistance, like word for word motion, like write this and put this in.
So she's abusing the court system to abuse Charla. That's what she's doing, and she's helping these motherfuckers do the same.
You think that she's doing third-party harassment?
Yep, that's third-party harassment according to me. And
So, like,
shame on her
Aaron
for
and
doing
Veda.
that.
So, the way this would work from a legal standpoint, it would be that Aaron and Veda and Megan and Steve and whoever are encouraging and inciting Rabbit to assist them in their harassment by having her writing and helping them do X, Y, and Z. Because that would be the way you would approach it from a legal standpoint. I do think that Rabbit is operating on her own and is also encouraging them to continue their harassment.
Yeah, that's what I think too. That it's Rabbit. She likes this feeling of control, and she's trying to have a revenge, just like Steve is trying to have his revenge via Aaron, Veda, Megan, Sean, and Renelle. That's what they're trying to do here.
Yeah, they're all just using each other to try to get something done, and it's something for nothing. Like, it's nothing. They're getting revenge for something that didn't even happen to them. Like,
they're harassing Charlotte. They're like, oh yeah, we'll make this chick suffer. That's what.
Yeah, but they've been doing that since before she had never did anything to them, right?
Yeah, and this is.
You know what she did?
Escalation.
Charlotte embarrassed Rabbit by saying that Rabbit was putting out somebody's content that was against terms of service on fucking Facebook, in the Facebook group, and Rabbit got embarrassed, and now Rabbit is obsessed with fucking not, like, she lost face, and now she's like, I have to get my revenge, like she's the fucking villain in a B-plot fucking
Renelle's the same. It's the same. She didn't like it that she got
They got embarrassed. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got embarrassed, they lost face, and now they're angry. And now they're out for revenge. The drama!
With Veda, I think it all started that she wanted to, like, impress Steve with, like, oh, look.
And she wanted to make a name for herself. She wanted to create face for herself, and then she failed spectacularly.
She
wanted to use Katie for it.
She wanted to feel wanted in the community.
That's what she wanted to feel. She was useful, that she means something, that she could do something that other people
will
do.
Approach her for information or for,
give her a position of authority. Yeah.
Yeah, and she would be invited on other channels to speak and talk about while she streams on her own channel. But it backfired because the thing is that you can build reputations.
Yes.
But it requires time and working hard. Right? That's what you did. That's what I'm trying to do.
I mean, they've specifically built reputations for themselves, which is probably not the reputation they want.
With Veda, she just speed ran through it, or she thought she could speed run through it.
She was trying to do what I did. Player 3 has entered the game. Things have changed now. Here's all of this extra shit, and she didn't succeed.
But she speed ran through it, and she started making these claims of authority, like, that she's got a computer science background, she's an artist and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I literally came in, when I came in and I'm player 3 entering the game, I was sitting on the floor with no bed. Like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that she tried to speed run through it. And it backfired in her face. And then I have no sympathy for that, because it's like, that's not how you do it. And I personally feel like she tried to substitute you and I in Steve's life. That's what she was trying to do.
Yeah, she tried to, like, replace. She's trying to be us.
Yeah, because she was like, I'm an artist.
Like, publicly, people know the way Steve treated us by that point, right? So why would she want to be us? Because she's just gonna
She thought she was special. She thought she was special.
She's different. She's never gonna betray Steve. He talks to her about whatever the fuck, blah, 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 blah.
He feels comfortable to speak with her about whatever the fuck he wants, And then, with, it's like, it was pathetic. It was
Considering how racist he's being, I don't know if you want that to be known to people, because that just makes me sound like he feels comfortable being racist around you.
Yeah, I'm not going to be surprised if Veda is racist. I'm not going to be surprised.
I mean, she abuses her dogs. Like, she abuses her pet. She abused her own mother. She abuses her kid. Athens brings up a good point. Wolf refused to answer the door when the papers appeared. It was left in his mailbox. Who's hashtag bitch made now?
That's the guy who says, pull up, pull up,
pull up, pull up.
And when someone pull up,
and I'll fight you.
To give him papers, he's like,
whimper. He's the like fucking barky. That's like, as soon as somebody's standing there, it's like, oh no, never mind.
As soon as the gates open, it's like quiet. I'm begging you to pull up. Yeah, and when the servicer pulled up, it was like, ow, 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 ow.
Somebody pulled up and he refused to answer the door. At least when the SWAT team showed up for Steve had the balls to open the door.
Open the door, yeah.
He opened part of the door.
And then he was like, no, you can't come in.
And then he slammed the door in their faces.
Yeah. Which is fine. I wouldn't allow anyone to come in my house either without a warrant or something like that, which is fine. It's just fine. That's
sure,
perfect.
whatever.
And especially when it's not on your own.
Stop nitpicking the joke, Manya.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
So
yeah, I feel like Veda is pathetic, and she still thinks she knows like what she's doing, but she's out of her depth. I get it. I commend her for trying to go through the quotes, but we saw in the messages she got some information that she wasn't supposed to have.
Yeah,
we know that, like from the investigator.
That's gonna get her in trouble.
And that's what was shared with Renelle, I think so. That's what why she was mad about it. So yeah, and I think so Erin purposefully sabotaged her. Because she was scared that
I would believe that.
Yeah. And yeah, it's so pathetic, all these people just
sitting
here in messages claiming they're not harassing Charla, but clearly, colluding to abuse the court system to keep dragging Charla alone and not choosing to walk away. Like they pretend
for nothing.
To be
they're getting nothing out of this. It's not like they're not gaining followers. They're not gaining notoriety. Well, they're getting notorious, but they're not like it's not building a good useful reputation. It's not like it's making them pennies on the dollar. Like it's not like. I can understand Kay Joy being a dick to some fucking C-list celebrity because she gets like fucking because she's making like a couple grand off of it. So like I can understand that at the very least.
But those are also people who have platforms that they can use their platforms to respond to Kay Joy.
Yeah.
Charlotte doesn't. That's the thing. She doesn't.
It makes no sense.
And she tries to use one platform that's Twitter that she's comfortable with, and these guys lose their fucking shit.
It would make more sense to try and stalk Amber Heard.
Oh god.
It's still not a good thing to do, and probably you don't do that thing, but it would make more sense.
Probably, I don't know.
It's like bottom of the grunge barrel, we're gonna be paparazzi tabloid YouTube, but and we're talking about we're just gonna throw a dart at a board and pick a random fucking viewer to do this to. And it's like what?
When you notice, right, when their live chat, like when their live streams start and everything, and they go like, "Hi guys, how are you?" They try to be all these like sweet and understanding and the bigger person kind of thing. Yeah, but in this case, in Charlotte's case, they can't be the bigger person and walk away. They just can't do that. Nah, can't. How dare someone tell them to like, please leave me alone? How dare they? And that's what abusers do. They say, you're not gonna tell me when to stop. I'm gonna decide when I choose to walk away. And that's never, because it's all about control for abusers and with these people. So, yeah.
Well,
it's
been an hour and a half.
Hour and a half? Yeah, I think so. I've done enough rambling and given enough of my opinion. Yeah, I feel much better. I have like fucking just whew. Obviously more will come when you do the part 3, obviously.
But, and at some point I'm gonna have to like be a little bit more clear on what their responses have been to some of this and some of that. Because we haven't talked about that too much yet. Because again, it's a lot to go through. It is like just non-stop 24/7 spam nonsense between all of them. And it's like I can understand being like a random person who's not on the internet, who doesn't work on the internet, doesn't have a platform, being incredibly overwhelmed by something like this.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, in other news, just totally irrelevant news. Andrew Tate lost his match that he had. He was fighting a match.
Jake Paul?
Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate was also having a match. He lost that. Jake Paul obviously got his jaw broken.
I like watching douchebags with punchable faces get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yay!
Jake Paul got his jaw broken, obviously, and then Andrew Tate also lost his match. So yeah, he
So
was
when
in
is it
Dubai,
Logan's
I think
turn?
so. I don't know if Logan does boxing. I don't think so.
He does wrestling.
Logan doesn't do.
Is it wrestling or boxing?
No, Jake, Logan, wrestling. He does wrestling.
Is it wrestling?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. He tried, but I don't know if he still does it or not. I don't know. Might have to go back and check. His prime drink business is falling apart. Obviously, that he started with KSI.
Yeah, and his like group share Pokemon card thing is in litigation in Ontario, in Canada. He's
and
in
his
trouble.
like that crypto scam of that like egg thingy.
Yeah, Crypto Zoo or whatever the fuck it was called.
Crypto Zoo, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's
wonderful.
Also, that will be interesting. Yeah. Yeah. When you do the next part, like that will be part 3, right? When you do it, and if you're able to finish, we could do a Dumpback Friday and go through their responses and see what they have been saying.
We'd have to pick and choose. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I guess I'm going to be. I'll be live on Dapper's channel on Tuesday. Okay. And then I'll be away for a couple days because I'll be at my family's place for Christmas. And then it will be Debate Hub over on Debate Hub on Saturday.
And my birthday is also coming.
There's a bunch of stuff coming in the new year.
Yes.
There's a bunch of stuff coming in the new year, so make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. If you want to consider supporting us monetarily, or if you can't assist monetarily, please like and share.
You can actually, after this, you can go on Twitter and have Sean and everyone have a meltdown. Also, if you want more entertainment,
leave a comment because like, if you want to leave a comment, if you want to get featured on a YouTube channel by one of these fucking morons, leave a comment telling them they're stupid, and you're probably gonna get featured on their channels.
On their channel.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. We're gonna get on out of here. I will see you
next time.
Monday for sure. But other than that, bye.
Tatas.
Hello.
Welcome back to Dumpback Friday. Dumpback Friday. Dumpback Friday. Dumpback Friday.
It's going to be fun.